What is going on, everybody? It's TG. Hope you had a great new year. It is a new year, which means it is a new chance to make some gains in the market. I wanted to go over my year with you guys because it is a year that started off absolutely amazing and ended absolutely terribly, financially speaking. And I want to go over how that happened, what happened, and what I learned from all of this on this incredible journey in 2021 and now my plans for 2022 with my portfolio. So, before we start, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Like the video, it means a ton to me. And if you guys want to talk to me, I got a Discord link in the description below. Yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, as you guys can clearly see, not so hot. Overall, down 34% from when we started this account in E-Trade. Actually down a little bit more overall from highs, but overall not too shabby. But in all seriousness, yeah, we got wrecked. We got wrecked this year, and there is a reason behind this. But let's start off what happened. So initially, January 8th, we got into, we didn't really do much because we were transferring over from E-Trade. We eventually got this account rolling in March, started off down a little bit, and then we ended up climbing huge. Ended up getting our account up 44% year to date, which was just incredible. I was feeling pretty good. I had, a big six-figure account. Things are going great. And then I started adding heavily into one particular position. And I learned my first lesson called risk management and allocation. You don't go all in on a risky stock, which at the time I did not think it was a risky stock. I thought it was a good, big e-commerce giant in the great nation of China, Alibaba. We're going to go over that in a little bit as well. So, April 30th, sitting on top of the world, about to go into summer, be like, yo, this is solid, Summer 2021 is going to be a hot summer. It's going to be a good summer, good for gains. Had an immediate little drop, big correction with Baba. Okay, I'll climb back like I always do. Got back up 33%. In June, things are going good, financially speaking. And then it was about July 20th, July 17th, things started going bad. Things started going really bad, really quick with Baba. The stock just kept falling and falling and falling. And we went from being up 44% to being down like 40% in just a couple of months. Now, this was crazy because my account went from like 130,000 to down to like 60,000. And I was like, holy crap. Like, I couldn't believe it. And that's after adding money into it as well, because I was working full time. So all the money I would make, I would put right into my account. And it just kept falling, and it was bad. Like, it was really, really bad. And, this continued. So I'd be making gains in some stocks, and then that stock would just continue to wreck me over and over. If we actually look at Baba's chart, like what happened in this past year, the stock itself is down 47.86%. We talk about that April slump. April's doing pretty good. We're sitting at like $240 a share, and then, since then we go all the way to, July. That's a 0.25% drop. You go down to August, that's over a third of the company gone. And when you're in options like I was, selling put credit spreads and selling puts on the underlying asset, you get rocked quick. I had a bunch of 205 and 210 strikes, and next thing I know, the stock is at freaking $150. And I'm just like, holy crap, like, what the frig is happening? And this continued to happen over and over. If we actually go here, we can actually look. If we type in Baba, we can see how much we lost on Baba alone, which is pretty cool what E-Trade does. And you can see $57,176.97 for the year of 2021. With Alibaba. We just continue to get killed over and over and over and over again, and it sucks, but unfortunately, we had to learn that loss, and eventually we cut our position right about over here when we had a little bit of a run up in November. It ran up to like $158, and I was able to get out, and then ended up crashing another, I think, 0.25% from there at least. Yeah, like 25% since then. So, thank God we got out of that, piece of crap before we would have been down like 70% in our portfolio. So learning to cut losses is something I had to learn as well. Some people like to hold on and put to a position forever because they get attached to it. I was attached to Baba. I remember someone told me that. He said, you never get attached to a position. I didn't listen to him, of course, because I thought I was smarter. I thought the company would, recover. I only took into account the financials of the company. I didn't take into account, the fact that it's in a communist country or the fact that President Xi is an evil, radical dictator. And I didn't take into account that their competition is creeping up on them and taking market share away. And you add all three of those things to a scenario and you can cut a company in half just like that. And that's exactly what happened. So, we took massive, massive losses on Baba, $57,000 worth. Ford kind of messed me up as well. I was doing really well on Ford. I was doing really, really good. And then I ended up selling some calls. These calls right here, these 54 calls, to try to hedge my position because I got in initially at like 12. It went up to like 13 and a half. I was like, all right, I'll sell some like $14 calls to hedge. It just kept running and running and running. And next thing I know, like it shot up like 75%. And those calls just like 10x'd. And so I took a massive loss on those. Luckily, we were able to recover a lot of our gains. So we're only down like 7 or 6 on Ford now. We're positioned well to do good on Ford in the future. But yeah, it was brutal. I mean, we were making money in these puts, but we're getting wrecked, absolutely wrecked on other things. So, again, learning these tough lessons. Apple was our only big winner this year. Currently up, we've locked in gains on it on some of them, about $4,000 worth, but in total we're up about $10,000 or $11,000 worth on Apple, which is nice. Going into the new year, that's going to be something that can make our year-to-date up nice. Next year, if Apple continues to do what I think it's going to be doing, which is slow growth, I don't expect massive growth anymore because it's almost a $3 trillion company, but I could definitely see it having some slow growth. So we got a lot of puts sold on it, sold some calls on it as well in case it does pull back or stay flat. Do that. We also got a little bit of Amazon. Amazon kind of screwed us over this year as well. We were doing really well on Amazon. I'm not sure how it says we're up on this much, but I think it's a little bit of a glitch because we were not up this much on Amazon. We were doing really well on it, and then we had a couple issues with it where we just messed up badly. But overall, I think we'll be positioned to do well next year on Amazon as long as it stays above like 3,200, which it does, which will make a couple thousand. But really, our goal is to get this 84,000 back up to like 100,000 by June, like at the latest. And I definitely think that's possible. With slow growth, you can definitely do that. So yeah, that's really my goal for next year is to just slowly build the account back up. We have our main position Apple, and then Ford, and then Amazon. We're looking to get into Goldman Sachs as well. If it drops a little lower, we'll sell a put because we do have a lot of buying power, which is nice. So we were able to recover a little bit from the lows, from being down 44% to being only down 34% year to date. So I guess if you try to look on the bright side, this was a lot worse. This 84 was like 63 or 64 at one point. So you're able to recover about $20,000 worth, which is nice. But one thing I've learned is like to stop doing risky stuff. Like I tried to not do risky stuff. But I unfortunately did not realize that what I was doing was actually risky because it was in a different country. So even if it's a safe company, if it's a big, well-respected company like Alibaba at the time, it's still very risky, and that's something I had to learn the hard way. But you can see it hurts to see the other indices up so much this year. 25%. 27%, 20%, and you see your portfolio down 34%. And it's just like, oh my god, like hurts to see, especially because last year we outperformed the market, and this year we just get demolished. So, learning a lot of lessons, and I do have a full-time job now. I'm not making much, unfortunately, but it's enough that I can, put money into my account when I need to. And again, hopefully have about 100,000 by summer. Like that's really the goal. So yeah, it sucks. I mean, there's a lot of you guys I know that have lost a lot of money this year. There's a lot of you guys that made a lot of money this year. And so obviously if you made money, congratulations. Treat yourself nice, buy yourself something, go on a vacation or something. Realize that gain before it turns into a loss. And for those that lost a lot of money, find out what you can do to bounce back. That's currently what I'm trying to do, is bounce back. And it's hard when you're in the depths right now. Like, you see those massive number of losses. Like, believe me, I can't sleep at times thinking about how much I lost from this. And I don't say that to scare you guys or be dramatic, but it's true. Being down, this is my account yesterday. It doesn't show it anymore because they don't have the year to date anymore, unfortunately, E-Trade. But losing $59,000 in 1 year is no joke. As someone who's probably gonna make only like $25,000 this year for my work, that's almost 3 years of work just to get back to even, just to claw back to even. So, guys, it sucks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It really sucks, but we have a chance to potentially get back. Not out of the fight yet. Not yet. I've been counted out before. Come back. That's what we're gonna do this year. So, $59,000 loss on Baba, $7,000 loss on Tesla, $6,200 on Ford, $2,600 on CVM. I couldn't show it because I made like a Wall Street Bets post, and you can't put CVM on there because it's a banned stock ticker. $1,700 on Amazon, $1,100 on AMC, $600, $500, $400, $400, $303. And only big winners. I wish I had my winners on there as well, but it was like Apple was the biggest at like 10,000, then AMD at like 2,000, Microsoft at like 1,500, Visa at like 1,000, and then a couple of like 800s and stuff like that. So made like 20,000 almost. Lost like 80 something. So yeah, we're just hoping to bounce back. I just wanted to give you guys a little update video. Hope you guys are doing okay. A lot of you guys are Baba Bulls, and believe me, I still love Baba. I still love it. I still love the company, but I can't get back in right now with what Chi's doing. I mean, we see under 100, yeah, I'll get in, but I don't know. It's just mentally as well, not worth it, guys. You gotta enjoy your life. You can't enjoy your life when you're stressing every single day about Baba, checking the Hong Kong market, checking the U.S. market. You'll drive yourself crazy. Life's short. I'm seeing a lot of people gone. Don't waste it stressing over a Chinese company that does not give a crap about you. Because President Xi doesn't give a crap about you. Jack Ma doesn't give a crap about you. The CFO does not give a crap about shareholders at all, especially because they're mainly U.S. shareholders. He doesn't care about that, and I had to realize that. I mean, most companies don't. I like Ford because they really do care about shareholders. Apple, same thing. But yeah, guys, hope you guys do well this year, really. Definitely want to continue this YouTube thing. We've been slowing down a little bit with the views, which kind of sucks. Not sure why, actually, but, I just gotta, again, sometimes things don't work well. You're doing really well, and then you crash, and you gotta build yourself back up, so that's what we're trying to do. So, it's gonna be a long journey, but we're excited for it, and I'm excited to see where the growth comes. And I hope you guys do well as well this year. I'll be staying in touch and staying close to each and every one of you, and I'm always here for each and every one of you. So have a wonderful day. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.